Hi there, this is Michelle. I'm sorry to sound persnickety, but I would like to ask you to please make sure that you use the same first name and last name in your Google Classroom and in all of your assignments. Specifically, Flipgrid defaults to first name and last initial, so you'll have to fix that manually. And the reason we ask is because there are a lot of people in this class, 250 people are signed up. And the last time that Christine and I taught a large class, we spent more than an hour trying to figure out who about 8 people were because they had one name one place and another name another place, an initial. Sometimes people have a maiden name and a married name that they both use and use in different places. We were really confused by this. So we're going to ask you to please avoid signing in as another user of your computer, using a different last name than your Google Classroom sign in. Please avoid nicknames, initials, or novelty names, or like, the name of your school, for example. Okay, so I'm going to show you why some people have had trouble and are accidentally signed into Google Classroom as somebody else. And this is a good thing to know because it is for sure going to happen with some of your students who are working at home on shared devices. So if you go to google.com, you're in an account, and you click on your little avatar up in the corner, and you can see here that 3 people are actually signed in to my Google accounts. So I have Michelle Austin with my personal email, and then I have Michelle Austin with my school email, and then my dad is signed in here as well. So if somebody else is signed into your computer, that might be what's interfering with Google Classroom. So you can just go sign out of all accounts and sign back in with your own personal Gmail that you want to use for Google Classroom. Now, some people actually have something other than their real name as their Google account. And if you could not do that for this class, I'd really appreciate it. Let's see if we can sort this out. So if it goes to manage your Google account, and it says personal info, and you have a place where you can adjust your name. So if you have a novelty name in your account, could I ask you just for the next 2 weeks to change it to your real name? And then when you're done, change it back. Or if you need this account to be a different name, just sign up for a Google account that has your own name, because that's really confusing for us. So thank you. And I'm sorry for trouble, but again, this is something that might well come up with your students remotely, different identities interfering with each other. Thanks a lot.